Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will explore the interesting dynamic between a covert narcissistic mother and her daughter. These relationships are characterized by manipulation, subtle emotional abuse, and the daughter's struggle to find her identity under the weight of her mother's needs and insecurities. The mother-daughter relationship is often idealized as a bond rooted in unconditional love and mutual support. However, for daughters of covert narcissistic mothers, the reality is far from ideal. Covert narcissism is a less overt form of narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. Unlike grandiose narcissists who are visibly arrogant and attention-seeking, covert narcissists exhibit subtler traits such as hypersensitivity to criticism, passive-aggressiveness, and a hidden sense of superiority. Here's some key traits of a covert narcissistic mother. Emotional manipulation. She often uses guilt and shame to control her daughter. Victim mentality. She portrays herself as the self-sacrificing mother, making it difficult for the daughter to express grievances. Subtle competition. A covert narcissistic mother might feel threatened by her daughter's successes or youth, leading to envy masked as concern or criticism. Lack of boundaries. The mother sees her daughter as an extension of herself rather than an individual. The daughter in this relationship often plays one of two roles, the golden child or the scapegoat. Both roles serve the mother's need for control and validation, but manifest in different ways. The golden child. This daughter is expected to fulfill the mother's unachieved dreams and reflect her idealized self-image. The pressure to succeed and gain approval often leads to perfectionism and low self-esteem. The scapegoat. This daughter becomes the outlet for the mother's frustrations and insecurities. She is often blamed for problems and subjected to criticism, leading to feelings of unworthiness. Regardless of the role, the daughter struggles with a distorted self-image, believing her worth is tied to her mother's approval or rejection. Psychological impacts on the daughter. Growing up with a covert narcissistic mother leaves deep psychological scars. These impacts can manifest in adulthood, influencing relationships, career choices, and overall mental health. Chronic self-doubt. The daughter often feels inadequate, second-guessing her decisions and abilities. Difficulty setting boundaries. Having grown up with a lack of personal boundaries, she may struggle to assert herself in relationships. People-pleasing tendencies. To avoid conflict and gain validation, the daughter often prioritizes others' needs over her own. Emotional suppression. The daughter learns to suppress her emotions to avoid criticism or rejection, leading to issues with emotional regulation. Attraction to toxic relationships. Without healing, the daughter may gravitate towards relationships that mirror the dynamic with her mother, perpetuating cycles of emotional abuse. The mother's tactics in maintaining control. A covert narcissistic mother employs various tactics to maintain control over her daughter. These strategies are subtle and insidious, making them difficult to recognize. Gaslighting. The mother denies or distorts events to make the daughter question her reality, leaving her feeling confused and powerless. Triangulation. The mother involves third parties, such as siblings or relatives, to isolate the daughter or create a sense of competition. Love bombing and withdrawal. The mother alternates between excessive affection and emotional withdrawal to keep the daughter seeking her approval. Projection. The mother projects her insecurities and faults onto the daughter, shifting blame and avoiding accountability. Breaking the cycle. Healing from the effects of a covert narcissistic mother requires self-awareness, boundaries, and often professional support. Here are strategies for daughters seeking to reclaim their autonomy. Recognize the patterns. Identifying the mother's behavior as covert narcissism is the first step toward breaking free. Education about NPD and its dynamics can empower the daughter. Establish boundaries. Setting and maintaining boundaries is crucial, even if it leads to pushback or guilt. Boundaries protect emotional well-being and foster self-respect. Seek therapy. A licensed therapist can help unpack the emotional trauma, build self-esteem, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Practice self-compassion. The daughter must learn to silence the internalized voice of criticism and replace it with kindness and self-acceptance. Cultivate independence. Pursuing personal interests, goals, and relationships helps the daughter establish her identity outside of her mother's influence. Moving forward. Rebuilding a healthy relationship with a covert narcissistic mother is challenging and often depends on the mother's willingness to acknowledge her behavior, which is rare. Approach with realistic expectations. Understand that the mother may never change, and reconciliation might require accepting her limitations. Communicate assertively. Express needs and boundaries clearly and calmly, avoiding emotional escalation. Limit contact if necessary. In extreme cases, reducing or cutting off contact may be the healthiest option for the daughter's well-being. Sharing experiences and finding community with others who have faced similar challenges can be incredibly validating. Many daughters of covert narcissistic mothers find solace in memoirs, support groups, or online forums. These platforms provide a safe space to process emotions, gain insight, and feel less alone. Recovering from a covert narcissistic mother-daughter relationship is a journey of self-discovery. It involves peeling back layers of ingrained beliefs and learning to see oneself as worthy and whole. Developing self-awareness, journaling, mindfulness, and therapy can help the daughter identify her needs, values, and desires. Building self-esteem, engaging in activities that bring joy and a sense of accomplishment fosters confidence and self-worth. Forming healthy relationships, surrounding oneself with supportive, respectful individuals creates a network of trust and love. The covert narcissistic mother-daughter relationship is a complex and painful dynamic, but it does not have to define the daughter's life. With awareness, support, and determination, daughters can break free from the cycle of manipulation and reclaim their sense of self. If you've resonated with this analysis, please share your thoughts or personal experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives like this.